Hey, what's going on, guys? You got TLR here, and we're back on the battle spot for some more VGC action. So, I had gotten a few battles off screen with the team I was using before, and it was working okay, but it wasn't doing like super great. It won about as many battles as it lost, and I decided to switch things up a lot, actually. So, as you can see, we've got a completely revamped team here, featuring Eviolite Porygon 2, Thick Club Marowak, Life Orb Nihilego, Leftover Celesteela, Waterium Z Tapu Fini, and Groundium Z Garchomp. So a very interesting team that I've liked using. It's pretty decent and very anti-meta too. Does really well at taking down those standard teams. But anyway, let's just hope that in this live we can, cop some W's because, I haven't had too much practice. I haven't had too much practice with this team, so, I'm hoping that's not going to, come back to bite me in the butt. But here we see someone from Spain who seems to be the first battle. Maybe it's possible. Very interesting team. We've got a Parasect. Definitely something we have to watch out for since it does have that Spore, but we do have Tapu Fini, which can prevent my Pokemon from falling asleep, so that can be really nice. But I don't think I'll lead out with it. I think I want to lead out with Nihilego since it does do really well against most of her members. It can Oko Chomp if it's not like Yachi Berry or Focus Action, something like that. And it can also hit Braviary, Parasect, and Lapras very hard with a Rock type stab, and it can also hit Tapu Lele hard. So I do want to lead off with Nihilego, and that's probably something for that Magnezone. We could do Marowak. Marowak's not bad. Or we could do... I guess Garchomp is good as well. But I think I'll bring Garchomp in the back, and I do want to bring Tapu Fini and Garchomp. It does mean that we're going to bring both of our Z-move users, so we can't use both of those in the same battle, but they're both really good. Like, they don't need to use their Z-moves to function. It's just that we're basically going to have to decide which Z-move to use, and let's hope that we decide right. So, yep, we're going to lead off with our Nihilego and our Marowak. And she's going to lead Parasect Lapras. Okay. Now, I could see a Spore and a Perish Song coming out here, possibly. The Lapras is a lot more threatening than the Parasect, which is why I'm probably going to Power Jump the Lapras first and switch right to Tapu Fini, because I do not want anybody falling asleep. This way, even if she does protect Lapras, she still can't put any of us to sleep because Nihilego, while it does look like it's floating right there, is actually on the ground and can reap the benefits of the Misty Surge. So this is going to be nice, and she does not protect with her Lapras, so that's really good. We can get off this powerful Life Orb boosted Power Jump, but of course it does not kill because Lapras is just super tanky. And Parasect does go for Spore, but yep, we surround ourselves with that mist, and we see a Brine come out on Tapu Fini. Nice. Call it a prediction. Call it a prediction. Now, what was her other Pokemon? Okay, so she has 2 Rock Resists, being Garchomp and Magnezone, which Nihilego can hit Garchomp with a Hidden Power Ice, but it can obviously, possibly be something like Sash or Yachi Berry or Assault Vest even, or possibly even Scarf. Like, there's a lot of ways Garchomp can prevent itself from getting KO'd by Hidden Power Ice, so that could be a problem if it switches in. I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to go for Power Jump because it hits most of her team pretty hard, and I'm going to Moon... Actually, I could probably just Calm Mind right here. That's probably a better play. She does withdraw Lapras. Okay, that's really good. And, okay, so here we see the Garchomp. And Parasect protects. Okay. So we aren't going to be able to get this Power Jump off on the Parasect, but that is okay because we're going to get this Calm Mind up. And this Tapu Fini actually has just enough special attack, just a little bit, which means its Moonblast at +1 will guarantee the KO on Chomp. So we're actually going to protect our Nihilego here, and we're going to Moonblast the Garchomp, because I don't think Parasect learns any good grass-type moves. It doesn't get Leaf, well, besides Spore and Leaf Seed, of course, you know, status moves, but I don't think it gets any really good grass-type attacks. Not that I've seen anyway. So I'm actually just going, so yeah, I'm going to target down the Garchomp, because, again, the Garchomp is a lot more threatening than the Parasect, since we do have this Nihilego, and Parasect goes for Wide Guard, that's fine. Probably going to go for an Earthquake, and using that to protect his, Parasect, which kinda makes me think that that Parasect might be Sash, because this way, if we did attack the Parasect, it wouldn't go down after losing Sash or something like that. But obviously I can't be certain, so I'm not going to... Okay, so that's definitely Assault Vest Garchomp. Definitely Assault Vest Garchomp. But that should be fine because we still do have the Hit Power Ice on our Nihilego, and that should be able to take out Garchomp from here. And since we do outspeed, since we know he's Assault Vest, that's, yeah, that's really good. And we could probably just fire off a Moonblast into the Parasect slot. And it probably won't take down Parasect. I mean, if it is Sash, then it obviously definitely won't. But I do kind of think that this Parasect would have bulk over, like, attack and speed investment. So, yep. Gonna Wide Guard, and we're just gonna get off this Hit Power Ice, and this is going to be able to take down the Garchomp. So that's really nice for us. Assault Vest Garchomp. Assault Vest Garchomp is actually looking pretty nice this year. It's not something that I've personally tested out, but I have seen it work in a lot of situations. So, you know, maybe I'll test it out. Maybe it'll work on a certain team, but this is not that team. This team has Ground EMC, because I really like it turns Earthquake into a complete nuke, and I really like that. Plus, Garchomp doesn't get any single target ground type moves. At least I don't think. I like blah 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 blah. I can't talk today. You do get Dig, but that's not a good one. Don't run Dig, please. I could protect Nihilego and just attack Parasect. I think that's no. I'm just going to attack Parasect with Nihilego. I don't think I need Nihilego for anything else. And this is the time where I am going to launch off the +1 Hydro Vortex into the Magma Zone, which should do a lot, if not just outright Oko. So we're going to see a withdraw of Parasect into the Lapras, so that's fine because Lapras is going to go down here. Yep. And let's see if we can take out this Magma Zone. Hopefully we're faster than Magma Zone. We're not running any speed investment on our Tapu Fini, so if this is a fast Magma Zone, it could possibly outspeed us. Yep, the Magma Zone is fast, and it's going to get off a Flash Cannon, but luckily that's probably going, yep, it's going to the Nihilego. It doesn't even kill, so Nihilego's bulk coming through, because it actually has pretty good HP and Spadef stats, so it can take special attacks pretty well. And here we go. Look at that face. She's like, I am not here to mess around. I am here to launch off Hydro Vortexes at Magma Zones. Or anyone else who wants to get hit with this. And yep, Magma Zone is just going to take a lot from that. It is going to hang on because it is a sturdy Magma Zone. That's not something you see very often. I mean, it's not bad. Obviously, it does mean you always tank a hit. The only thing is most people, this year at least, want to run the Magnet Pull so they can trap and kill Celesteela ASAP, because a lot of people are scared of that mon. And, you know, it doesn't surprise me that that mon does threaten a lot of players because it just lives forever, it seeds all that stuff. But we are just going to take out Magma Zone with our Nihilego and Moonblast into Parasect, because this way Nihilego outspeeds Magma Zone and Tapu Fini should outspeed Parasect. But yeah, she's just going to forfeit there. So good game, nice. So this team pulling off another W. I'm really proud of that, if I do say so myself, which I do. Yay. So that's really nice. And yeah, let's hop right into the next battle, but without saving this one because I'm recording it live. So there's really no point in saving the battle video. But yes, we are going to continue battling. We are going to get another battle to wrap this up, I guess. Probably 2 battles for each of these, because I don't want these going too much longer, over 30 minutes. I say 25 to 30 minutes is good for these VGC lives. We see another person at 1500, so possibly another person with their first battle, and another team that Nihilego looks like it can do a lot of work against, because we see 3 rock weaknesses and 1 poison weakness. So Nihilego can obviously do a lot, but obviously we do have to watch out for the Aerodactyl, because Aerodactyl can outspeed, and it can also Tailwind up, which means he can make his other Pokemon outspeed. I could lead Porygon too, but if that Aerodactyl knows Taunt, then that's really pointless. I do want to bring Tapu Fini, but I do have to watch out for the Decidueye. So the question is, do I want to lead Tapu Fini? I think... I mean, Marowak's probably not doing too much, except for like taking down the Whimsicott. I do think Celesteela can do that, so I'm going to lead Nihilego and Celesteela, because that can take down most of her team, except a possible like possible Silvally, and I think Tapu Fini in the back, maybe Porygon too. This is a little tricky because the Arachniid could be a problem. Maybe Marowak, probably not Marowak. Or Garchomp. Ooh. Okay, so they're locked in. This is a little tricky. I'm gonna do Garchomp because Garchomp gives me another way of dealing with that Marowak. Which, I mean, we do have Tapu Fini and Nihilego. You'd think, why do you need 3 ways of dealing with Marowak? But obviously Marowak is an incredible Pokemon in this format, just super powerful. And I don't want that thing giving me trouble. So again, we are going to be bringing both of our Z users. So let's hope we can, you know, use the Z moves wisely. So we're going to obviously lead off with Nihilego and Celesteela. Not too big of a not too much of a surprise. I'm pretty sure max speed Arachniid, even in Tailwind, cannot outspeed. Actually, maybe it can. Let's see. We've got 42 plus 2. Alright, sorry, I have to do these calculations in my head since I am on the 3DS and I cannot just pull up a damage calculator. But of course, I would think the Arachniid would protect turn 1. I would think so. What do we have in the back? We do have a Tapu Fini. You know what? I'm going to launch off a Power Gem into Arachniid turn 1. And I could Wide Guard expecting a Rock Slide, but I honestly expect Tailwind. I can't see him not going for Tailwind. You could also possibly go for a Sky Drop, I guess? I'm going to go for the Heavy Slam because I'm running out of time. And I do not want to run out of time. So the Aerodactyl has Iron Head. Okay, so can I take these? No. Is that Life Orb? That's not a move you see too often on Aerodactyl. And yes, it is Life Orb, but that's fine because in this case we can just take down the Aerodactyl with the Heavy Slam. And taking that thing out means no possible Tailwind, although I wouldn't know if I don't know if a Life Orb set would run Tailwind. And we do get the Beast Boost, so that's cool. We see a Liquidation. This is going to do a lot, but it's not going to do too much because obviously Celesteela is super bulky. So yeah, after leftover... Oh, no. That's not good. Ha! We do see a defense drop, which means Liquidation will now certainly 2-hit KO, which is unfortunate because after Leftovers Recovery, I probably could have taken 2 of those. So now the Arachniid is going to be a really big problem. I could have also protected Nihilego there, but if it was max speed, Arachniid and he did go for a Tailwind, I'm pretty sure Arachniid outspeeds Nihilego. And I didn't have time to do the calculations in my head. Now I could Earthquake here. Or should I Earthquake? I don't think Earthquake would take down Marowak if the Marowak is running bulk. So I do want to just take that thing out right now. Although I do think the Arachniid is a bit more of a problem than the Marowak since we do have the Tapu Fini in the back. Although Tapu Fini can really just sit in front of Arachniid and Calm Mind. So I am actually going to just Tectonic Rage the Marowak and Protect. Yeah, I'm going to Protect, you know, just in case. And I'm pretty sure even if the Marowak does Protect... Oh, we see a Withdraw. Ooh. Into Silvally. Is that Silvally flying? That might be Silvally flying. Ooh, this guy might have just played me. Is it Silvally flying? We're about to find out. I really hope it's not. It kind of looks like water, but I can't tell. I have not memorized the Silvally colors. Unleashed. Okay, whew. It's not Silvally flying, so I'm pretty sure that means it's Silvally water. And this is gonna do a lot. Like, Garchomp's Tectonic Range is no move you really want to switch into. That Silvally is gone. Completely evaporated. And he liquidations into the Protect, so that's really good. But this is a little bad for me if he is running speed investment on his Marowak, because then he can outspeed Celesteela, and I'm pretty sure after spread reduction, Garchomp's Earthquake will not take down Marowak. So we are going to Earthquake, because that's the strongest move we can hit Marowak with, and I'm going to Heavy Slam the Marowak, because I know with our +1 boost, Earthquake and Heavy Slam will kill, but if he is running speed investment on his Marowak, then he can just Flare Blitz my Celesteela, and that could be kind of bad, because then it puts me in the position where it's Araquanid versus Tapu Fini, and I do think I can win that 1v1, but I'm not entirely sure. So he does protect his Marowak, but that's not too much of a problem, although we are going to obviously double attack that. So basically all we're getting here is chip damage on the Araquanid, which is fine because obviously we do have the Tapu Fini in the back, which can be really nice. Does he liquidation into the Garchomp? No, he does not. So that's actually really good for us. Really good for us. Obviously, it's going to take us down due to the defense drop, but his last two Pokemon really just beat Celesteela with the Lens, so that's not too much of a problem. And we do have this Tapu Fini. We could protect Earthquake, because I do want a Muddy Water. I think Muddy Water plus Drag Claw will take out. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to Earthquake my Tapu Fini. I need to keep it as healthy as possible to take on the Araquanid in a worst case scenario, and I'm going to Muddy Water because Dragon Claw plus Muddy Water should be able to take out the Marowak. It should. I don't know how bulky this guy's Marowak is. It could be like Assault Vest. No, it's probably not Assault Vest. But still, I'm just. Well, we also have to connect Muddy Water, but you know, we don't miss it around here, unless we do. But like, I could even miss the Araquanid for all I care. I don't really need I don't really need to hit Muddy Water on the Araquanid. That does. Oh, yeah, and the Marowak avoids the attack, so that's really kind of bad for us. I completely forgot about the. I completely forgot about the Misty Terrain lowering the power of Dragon type moves. So he's actually going to Poison Jab, which is actually really nice for us. Obviously, it's going to do a good chunk. Not really. That actually did very little damage. But what this does do is it allows. Basically, we got the necessary damage off on Marowak, so we can Earthquake here and protect our Tapu Fini. He could attack Garchomp and protect Marowak here. He probably would. Maybe I misplayed. Yeah, he protects. And he's probably going to attack the Garchomp here. He should attack the Garchomp anyway. But even if he does, I guess he takes the Rocky, not the Rocky Helmet, the Rough Skin. So it's not a complete lost cause. And look, he's at half now, so we might be able to 1v1. Man, if we only landed that Muddy Water, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so. Yeah, this is looking a lot trickier, But I think we can win this. I think we can. If we can land this next Muddy Water. And it takes out the Marowak. It's stab, it's super effective, but we're not at +1. But we do outspeed. We know we outspeed. So, we know we outspeed the Marowak. That's good. Although Marowak would have to be jolly max speed to outspeed Tapu Fini, so I mean that's not too surprising. We are going to go for the Muddy Water. The Araquanid is going to avoid this attack, which is kind of bad, but I don't think it's too big of a deal as long as Marowak goes down to this Muddy Water, which it does. Thank goodness. No crit necessary. Nice. Okay. So we're going to see the Poison Jab, and obviously it's going to do about not even a third. So if 2 Moonblasts takes it out, It could be Assault Vest. That would be a problem. That would be a problem. I think going for 2 Moonblasts rather than Calm Mind, trying to Calm Mind up, is the better play. So that's what I'm going to go for. I guess a special attack drop wouldn't matter on this thing. So how much does this do? Oh, we got a crit. So okay. Well, based on the damage, even though that was a crit, I'm pretty sure it's not Assault Vest, so I'm pretty sure 2 Moonblasts would have KO'd anyway. But since we got the crit, that is going to seal the deal. Tapu Fini is going to finish off the Araquanid. I'm pretty sure Araquanid does not get any priority of any kind. And even if it did, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't get priority. That would be able to take out Tapu Fini. So we are going to be able to launch off another Moonblast and take down the Araquanid and cop another W for today. Wow, that was a really intense battle. That's the kind of battle I like to have. Battles that are right down, really close, right down to the end. I like those kind of battles. So good game, Gustavo. I had a lot of fun. And that's going to be it for this Battle Spot VGC Live. As soon as we just, say no to recording this battle, because obviously we're recording live. But yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.